The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNCNow.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel. Our passion transform a community that sees all things new. I am Reina Pelayo and I am streaming live from Pasig City. Welcome to Grow with the Flow, and I would like to say good morning, afternoon, and evening anywhere in the world. And welcome to the new channel. All right. Welcome back once again here at the Grow with the Flow. This is the episode 12. And of course, no, the title of our episode for this afternoon is Living the Best Life After Retirement. But before I introduce my guest to you for this afternoon, of course, I would like to in advance, welcome everyone. Super advanced to. Super advanced. Happy Valentine's Day. So it's Love Month. And of course, whenever we think about the Love Month, the month of February, we think of things na parang what are the things or items that we can give to our loved ones, di ba? Marami yan eh. Chocolates, flowers, cakes, everything na gusto nating mapasaya yung ating minamahal sa buhay. But later, we will be introducing the product of our special guest about that, no? But syempre, introduce muna natin siya. This woman, I've known her for so many years when I used to be a banker, no? So he is also a banker, pero mas matindi yung ano niya, no? Yung kanyang the experience that she gained from the banking industry is something na well, I'm super I salute her for being in that industry for several years. And now that she retired, I would like to listen, no, and share the story with you guys, no, yung nga, living the best life after retirement. So without further ado, of course, no, kailangan ipakilala na natin sa inyo Miss Mary Ann Topacio. Hi, Anne. Good
Hi, Ray.
afternoon.
Hi,
Yes,
everyone. Thank you for inviting me here. It's a pleasure to see you again and sharing this story or whatever experience I have for giving me an opportunity to share the experience today. Yes, we were bank mates before I remember, and this was like
yeah, pero you stayed for so many years pa,
I
parang
stayed
Christmas lang.
for
Mhm.
12 years in the bank. 12
Yeah.
years in the bank, 15 years in the insurance world, and
Mm-hmm.
then some also in the corporate world.
Yes.
But it was the moment in the bank which was really our first, if you
Yeah.
remember that.
I still remember that. I will never forget.
And that was where we started everything.
Yes, yes.
And then, but then, like I saw you when you disengaged from the bank. We still see each other, and then you had this very wonderful advocacy also that you continued until today. So it's something to look forward to, and it's something to always talk about when we see each other.
Yes, yes. Of course, no? We stayed pa rin naman, and the friendship naman stayed naman
Oh
after.
yes, oh yes,
Mm. And now you're here, and I thank you for being here in the show. Grow with the Flow,
yeah.
as I've
Thank you.
mentioned, is a platform for everyone. I share this show for everyone who wants to really be part of the things that I do, also as far as my advocacy is concerned. But now let's talk about yung can you give us a parang a kwento, no? How,
Yeah.
of course, everyone naman, no? Each and every one of us, employee ka man or an entrepreneur, you will always retire into
Oh
something, no?
yes.
And then it will parang somehow after retirement, meron kang something to look forward to, or another set of skill, interest or passion na reveal along the way, no? So can you make ano lang, parang kwento lang, how did you after retirement, what are the things na naisip mong gawin noon?
Oh well. It's actually like this, no, when of course everybody reaches a certain age that you have to really retire from the corporate world, really
Correct.
face the changes of retiring. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot stop it. There will really come a time wherein you really have to move on.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you have to leave corporate and retire, I pity those people who had a hard time moving on and thinking that retirement is the end of the life.
Yeah.
Because for me, even if I was really well, like I was looking forward for it already. Because when you
Mm-hmm.
already reach a certain age, you
Mm-hmm.
start already thinking, so what am I gonna do, or what am I going to, what will I be looking for when I retire?
Yes, yes.
Unfortunately, there was the COVID.
Ah, so all timing pa yun, right?
Yeah, yeah. When I reached my actually, so I retired. Not I did. I'm so I retired at 60, but I stayed as a consultant for some time in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to abide with the contract of being a consultant for some time. But then I
Mm-hmm.
have to disengage because I was just thinking like after this contract, where would I be going? What's going to
Yes.
happen after? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm more on looking into exploring already, like where will I be going after retirement? Because retirement is actually a major change in life in life for me. Okay, someday would resist change, but for
Yeah.
me, I look for it as a new life.
Yeah. Ganda
I
nun.
look for it as a new beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Some
Mm-hmm.
so everything like really you have to exchange. Yeah, you just have to accept the changes in life. And
Yeah.
so I was thinking like I have to open up to new possibilities to conquer my passion and my dreams.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this is where it boils into like what am I good at?
Yeah.
What have I been doing the past years that in my younger years when the kids were still small or growing up and everything, and as a mother, what is really the thing that I enjoy doing?
Mm-hmm.
And one of it is actually cooking and then
Mm-hmm.
baking.
Wow. That's so
Okay. So that started it all. Then there was this pandemic, and then so what happened with my age like this? There were like lockdowns. You cannot get
mm-hmm.
out of the house for a few for
Yeah.
days. So you start to think like, so what am I gonna do after the lockdown? Will I still go
Mm-hmm.
on continue with corporate, or maybe just continue with what I love doing, or the passion, the
Mm-hmm.
the passion that I like, the dreams
Yeah.
that I have, that I can let it grow,
Correct. Yeah,
something
it's
like
so
that.
beautiful,
Yeah.
no? Parang I really like how you really parang connect all those things, no? That those situations na. And tama ka kasi especially nowadays, no, the young people, young urban professionals as we call them, no. Parang they feel na yung kanilang work, that's the life na that they will have for the rest of their lives, no? Parang masyado na silang
Yeah.
overarching na masyado yung kanilang ano doon, possession nila sa kanilang position, even sa company that they cannot let go. And that's the reason sometimes, no, pagka may mga uncertainties like this one, no, with the lockdown and the pandemic, maraming job loss, no? And whether you
Yes.
like it or not, no, the company will really decide who or the people that we will be staying, or who will be the people na kailangan nilang i-let go. So, kailangan nga tama yung mindset mo, ano? Parang we should look at employment as, yeah, it's there, no, as a bread and butter. But at the
Yes.
end of the
Yes.
day, you must really know what you want. Kasi in your
That's
case, you
true.
know what you wanted. That's why you were able to navigate those changes along the way. And you mentioned kanina na parang you started lang na parang ano ba yung meron ako, 'di ba? Parang
Yeah,
anong muna
that's
yung
true.
gusto ko ang gawin, no? You did not actually parang overthink na kung ano pa yung gusto mong anong gagawin mo eh. You mentioned kanina na you ponder talaga or you reflect na what am I really good at? And then you realize na you're good in cooking and baking. So between the two, dito na tayo papasok. Between the two, baking and cooking, which one yung kasi 'di ba, mahirap ang cooking and baking at the same time eh. Ako, I love cooking but when it comes to baking, bagsak talaga ako kasi it takes a parang yung mga measuring na gagawin mo, 'di ba, for
It's true.
baking. Unlike for cooking, ako as a Kapampangan, ano lang ako yan, tansya-tansya. But in baking, you cannot do that, eh, no?
That's true.
So, among the two, ano yung mas feeling mong you will really concentrate or focus your skills on?
Actually, I like doing both because
Mm-hmm.
during that time when, especially as a mom, I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm the type of mom who's hands-on in the kitchen. So I'm even hands-on when it comes to meal planning. That every
Oh.
week I would come up with a meal plan for the kids or for the family from Monday
Mm-hmm.
to Sunday. What
Mm-hmm.
are the food to prepare from breakfast, from lunch and dinner. So even if I'm out in the back at work, I
Oh.
know what food is going to be served to the kids. I
Mm-hmm.
know what food I expect to when I get home, and
Uh-huh.
so things like that. The
Mm-hmm.
baking part of it, I learned to actually the kids were still small, and like I joined the class which interests me.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually like this is way back like 1919, huh?
Wait,
19
okay. So,
19
ano yan,
mid
19?
mid 1980s or
Okay. Yeah.
early 1990s, I think, like that, that I
Mm-hmm.
joined the class. There was no class at that time. It was a very private, like five of us students only, and we were taught our 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 teacher taught us about bars and fudge. So that
Mm-hmm.
was where I started, like making different kinds of bars, chocolate marble
Yeah.
bars, chocolate bars, and everything.
Brownies, right? That. Huh?
So these are things that I learned. But then when I went into corporate, and I went like, because there was a time we relocated to Bacolod,
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
I had to park all of those things. Like I have to park it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, "Diyan muna kayo. I let you stay there because we're moving to a new environment.
Mm-hmm.
I have to know, and I have to look after the kids."
Mm-hmm.
And so I practically like enjoyed first that new environment, enjoyed the food, and I also learned how to cook the food. It was still cooking, but then
Right.
the baking part never left me. So
Mm-hmm.
after retirement, as like this, and I given the chance, I did it again. Like I brought out all again my baking equipments, my mixers, my pans, and everything, and I
Yeah.
started mixing again and preparing again, especially during the lockdown that I have
Mm-hmm.
nothing to do.
Yeah, so that's
But
very really, yeah, no,
yeah,
the
and so
reveal
what
of
I did was continue to bake, and then I would send off to my kids.
it.
That's just
Mm-hmm.
it.
It started from there. And
Yeah.
now, oo, 'di ba? Looking back, nasaan na ngayon yung from skill, baking skill mo, it emerged into a big parang ano na plan na no to introduce the what they call this, the company or the business of ad company, hindi pa pala siya company, business pa, but it will grow.
Oh,
So we're talking about the 1905 bakery there.
oh yes. Thank you.
No? So, correct, can we flash the 1905 bakery logo? Actually, it's still work in progress, di ba, Anne? Kasi as you mentioned, it started in the during the lockdown. Although the skill is nandiyan na talaga sa'yo, you really want it, may passion ka na talaga for baking. But after retirement, that's the time na nagkaroon siya ng time to do the things that he loves. And then yan, the birth of Bakery 1905 by Anne. So, the can you, ano, what the parang flagship product that you have, Bakery
Oh,
1905?
well, it's like this. Let me tell you first about Bakery 1905.
Okay.
When I started baking this cheesecake, actually my flagship is a San Sebastian cheesecake. This is
Okay.
a cheesecake which is not pop. It's not very. You don't see it. It's not common when you go to a bake shop or when you go to a
Mm-hmm.
coffee shop. It's not common. That's why I decided to concentrate in that product
San Sebastian.
because it is something that is going to be there's a market for it, or
Yeah.
it's out in the market, but it never it's something to look forward to because it may be like it may be a different kind of cheesecake. Now, the
Mm-hmm.
1905 came out with it's a collaboration of the whole family, actually, Rain. That
Mm.
that concept of the logo
Okay.
is actually like a concept of brought in or suggested by my daughter. So it's really a
Mm-hmm.
family collaboration. And
Oh, okay.
since San Sebastian cheesecake is a burnt cheesecake.
Yeah. We have a picture of that, Rec, also.
Yeah,
Kind of flash din. Yan.
yeah,
Eh,
that's it.
wow,
It's a
sarap.
burnt cheesecake which doesn't have any crust. So it's
Mm-hmm.
unlike any other cheesecake that we go to and we order. There's crust. Okay, there's a graham
Yes.
crust, an Oreo crust. Uh,
Yes.
the San Sebastian cheesecake doesn't have any crust, and
Mm.
actually it's cooked at high temperature. So
Okay.
it's a burnt picture on the outside, but
Mm-hmm.
inside is where you will really see the what do you call this, the cheesecake
Yeah.
itself,
Yeah. Kasi
which is
parang
not really
outside
burnt.
lang siya, right?
Yeah, I
Oo.
think I have a picture of that also.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay,
Wow,
this
this looks
cheesecake,
yummy. Nagutom naman ako.
sabi ko kasi sa iyo I should already
No,
liver
I
food
will
na.
definitely order. I need to taste that. And so here, no, this is how you package them. So if I'm going to order from you, this is how I'm going to get that burnt cheesecake, San Sebastian burnt cheesecake, right?
The Actually, it depends on the occasion. So there are
Mm, okay.
times that the standard image of the cheesecake is actually I started it by wrapping it in craft paper, and
Mm-hmm.
then of course it's like as in the logo there
Mm-hmm.
are flowers, so the flowers will remain as is with the image of the bakery, and
Mm-hmm.
also with the stickers. So this one
Mm-hmm.
is actually Christmas.
Oh,
So we're looking into when I was really surprised because last Christmas I was not expecting a number
order.
of orders because
Yeah.
I do not have yet, like me and my family have not really are looking into still like brainstorming over it, the brand, the image, and everything. Although we started already with something, our
Mm-hmm.
mission, our vision. We were discussing it already, but it was actually for this year. So
Mm-hmm.
last year was like it's like a soft thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like I introduced it with my started with my family, with my friends, with my bank colleagues, with my batchmates, my college and high school batchmates. I just really practically gave away and give them samples of what a San Sebastian cheesecake is or a burnt bass cheesecake is. And I told them it's not attractive. It's a burnt one. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
It is rough. The
Yeah,
edges
that's not the usual cheesecake that we're seeing, di ba? Yung ang kakapal, tapos yung parang
oo,
yeah.
tapos very smooth, 'di ba?
Yeah. It's
Ito
something unique.
irregular, ito irregular ang edges. Pero
Mm-hmm.
pag in-slice siya, soft siya. At
Yeah.
saka meron siyang very, very nice because the burnt part is just would taste like it's like a bittersweet or caramel like flavor, which will actually blend with the cream cheese inside. So this
Mm-hmm.
has no crust and it comes with it's all in parchment. This is a cheesecake which originated from San Sebastian, Spain.
Oh.
It's Spanish cheesecake. It's different from a New York type or
Nice. Yes,
from a
yes.
Japanese type.
So, yun pala yun. So, may
Oo.
pagka-Espanyol pala itong cheesecake na to.
Oo,
I'm
Espanyol.
learning, I learned something today and thanks to you. So, yun pala
Yeah,
yun.
it's a Spanish, which is, and it's practically very new because like it just started way back 1970 in Spain,
Oh,
in San
okay.
Sebastian,
But
Spain.
how did you, well, I'm just curious, no? How did you came up with back, diba? You can always go to the what is trending now, the usual cheesecake that we're seeing here in the Philippines. What made you decide to really go into this unique way of baking a Sebastian cheesecake?
We wanted to go unique. We wanted to not. It's not just the concept of selling the business or selling the cheesecake. We wanted to come out with something more,
Yeah.
we're looking into 1905 bespoke, like it's tailored to
Yes, yes, yes.
to the market, to the client. Like cakes are really like what cakes are usually served on occasions,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, like a birthday, a wedding, what else, a retirement, a promotion, whatever. It's
Yeah,
always
yes. We always have cakes, diba? We
cakes.
always see cakes.
But we dwell on something like what is beyond that. So there is like you
Mhm.
indulge. You just wanted to eat cake because what? Because you're stressed.
Yes.
You just wanted to
Well,
make
I have
yourself.
that kind of attitude, Anne. Whenever I'm stressed, I'm looking for dessert, and then
Yeah, right. You look for dessert. You look for something which will liven you, something which will
to
make you
increase your
happy.
sugar level.
That's true. So we came up with something like something personalized. So it may
Mm.
be something not out in the market, but we like to do it subtle way, going out first with our friends,
Mm-hmm.
introducing it, and it's already seen. There's some bake shop already offering it, and
Mm.
and so we come again to some the obstacles or the challenges we're in, like can we offer something better, or we until we came out, or I came out with the 1905 version of the San Sebastian cheesecake. It's going to be something which is to look forward to.
Wow, yeah, no. So, I didn't know na ganun pala ka interesting the story behind that bakery
Oo.
1905. Oh no, wow.
Oo.
Knowing you personally, I'm really proud of you, Anne, kasi
Thank you.
you are the very for me a good example of never stop reinventing yourself, no, parang ikaw yon, no, kasi
Yeah.
after retirement you still have another thing pa, no, to do. And I remember, ito lang trivia lang for our sa mga viewers. I remember Anne because nga batchmates kami in the back were pretty new that time. She's the one na talagang nagbibigay sa akin ng guidance. So passionate na mahahawa ka sa energy niya. And I'm the one na parang, ayoko na, I don't like this job anymore. And then she's the
Yeah.
one, no, we can do this, come on. client call together like that. So, I really admire you for that. And na-increase pa yung aking admiration because you really have something na talaga to put into table every now and then. Something new, something unique, no? And looking forward to really see the Bakery U 1905 revealing the burnt cheesecake, the Sebastian cheesecake in the market, no? Na nandiyan siya. Pag may nakita akong burnt cheesecake, I know na it's from Anne.
Oh,
Yun ang
yes.
pangarap ko for you, no?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's going to be, it might be a long way yet, but then it's
yes.
just fun. It's just like
True,
having fun.
you're
It's
just
just the
enjoying
passion
what
of
you
it.
do. Diba? Yun ang
Yeah.
kagandahan when you have your passion na pinagsama mo, no? Sinama mo yung passion. Kasi it's not actually a work or a business thing na gusto mo lang mag-earn. It's more on you are happy, you're enjoying, and you're parang natatapos yung araw without you knowing it, diba? Na you make someone happy because
That's
they
true.
your no, parang
That's
diba?
very
Yung
true.
fact na you get comments from others na ang sarap ng cake or you make them satisfied, and that's something na talaga, no? Parang the impact of doing that is not all can do it. So, of course, yun nga, no, as we know na, thank you for walking us through, no, dun sa story behind
Yeah.
1905. And my next question naman, parang how do, every ano naman, no, in everything, there's always struggles, obstacles, may
Oh,
mga
yes.
challenges. What
Yeah,
are
yeah.
those mga na-reveal sa'yo while you are on that journey?
Well, some challenges and obstacles. Number one, maybe is introducing myself as a baker, aside from being a banker.
Yeah.
It started out it started out that way because everybody knows that I was a banker, I was a financial advisor for so many years. I
Yes,
never
yes.
like bake for them. I never like bring
Mhm.
a cake at work or
Yes.
bake a cake on occasion. Then suddenly I'm here. Um, my colleagues in the bank would order for their clients, for their family, and so on. So it's
Mm.
actually the challenge of introducing myself as a baker. Take out na the N in the banker. Tanggalin nyo na yung N. Sabi ko,
Yes.
hindi na ako baker. From now on, I'm going to be a baker. So what did
It's a
I
good
do?
option.
What did I do? I never stopped learning. Continuous reading and learning and recipes and everything. And I enrolled in classes. I
Mm.
enrolled in a baking class. I've enrolled in baking not only cakes but also like um, commercial breads. So sooner or
Mhm.
later, I might be coming out to that. I
Wow.
also enrolled in donuts,
Wow.
and it's never ending. And my
Oo.
pastime would always be like watching a recipe or watching
Mhm.
food channel or reading and researching.
Yes, no? So, it's something na talaga you really need to do
Yeah,
research. Mm. Kasi
that's
if you will not do that, parang hindi ka rin talaga makakapag-penetrate ng target market mo because you don't know
oh,
where the customers
yeah.
to talk. And yan, para talagang hands-on ka even in knowing which are what are the in thing now, ano pa yung dadagdag mo na products, no? Aside from what you have now. So that's good, no? And yeah, overcoming those obstacles talaga made you realize na parang mas gusto ko 'tong ginagawa ko. Do you have something like that?
Oh,
Oh.
yes. Mas gusto
Mm.
ko itong ginagawa ko because I have the freedom of my time. I'm independent.
Mm.
I control it, but I'm really hands-on. Like
Yeah.
we can say, or like we were discussing, that we
Mm.
can say that 1905 is the smallest bakery because
Mhm.
it's really
Mhm.
small, but with a big heart. Because
Yes,
we
yes.
come out with like we personalize
Mm.
the need. Like for example, there's somebody would go like, I want like this. So
Yeah.
immediately I do it. Like I'm very hands on. I do it myself. I do it using um I use it. I do it using quality ingredients. It's
Mhm.
really
Mhm.
quality ingredients, and I do it personal. It's all personal from me. So it's something like coming from the
Yeah.
heart. because I
Yeah.
enjoy doing it.
Yes, yes. So, and you told me kanina na, you told us now, it was your daughter, your family talaga na-involved mo
Oh
sila dito.
yes.
So, how are they when they found out na parang, oh, mommy, from banker to baker? What's the reaction? What's the initial
They
reaction?
they were actually my number one supporters.
Ah, of course, free cake. Di
They
ba?
were
Kahit pa
actually my
po.
number one supporters. In fact,
Mhm.
when I remember when I first baked it, I brought it like Christmas dinner 20, I think it
Mm.
was like 2020 or 2021. Yeah, 2021, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It was Christmas dinner 2021, and then since it doesn't look so attractive,
Mm-hmm.
there was
Yeah.
no, it was just plain like that. There were
Yeah.
I was not yet into toppings. I was not yet into putting any ganache or any creams on it. It was
Mm-hmm.
just plain like that, and I serve it on the table. But it was
Mm.
a hit. After that,
Oh.
they asked me, or they told me like, you should start doing this, or you should start baking this, because it is something to be proud of, because the
Yeah.
taste is so good and everything. But it's
Mm.
something like I was so hesitant at the time, because I was going like, really? I think you think I can do that? I was just thinking that maybe I can only do it for the family.
Mhm, mhm.
But when the like January, February, like last year, January, February, so there were like already consistent orders, although
Mhm.
it's a baby step, and then it grew and it grew, and then come this December,
Mhm.
I had like with nothing, like I had no advertisement. It was all like just
Yeah.
like
Yes, yes.
word of mouth, and I haven't met you, so I
No,
don't have
because
yet this
we,
channel.
yeah, no, and we ano parang we parted ways no so many years, no? Oh.
Yeah.
Pero
So
I'm seeing your post naman din. I thought na talagang it's a cafe na pinupuntahan mo kasi parang
oh my,
I didn't know na it was you who is doing those cakes, no? Parang wow, galing pala.
we're looking into a 1905 cafe, but that's going to be like
Yeah, maybe para yun ang tatambayan natin. We don't need to go to all these malls and coffee shop, no? Sa dami lang ng mga friends mo, I'm sure that the
oh,
coffee shop will never run out of customers. And
wala
I'm
pa.
one
It's
of
just
those.
it's just friends of my daughter, friends of my
Yeah,
son, friends of my
personal
in-laws.
network lang, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing. And then last December, I was just all of a sudden I got overwhelmed because I had like 45
Wow,
cheesecakes.
45.
I did it all on my own because it's also personal. I have to do it on my own. So, but
Wow.
it was a very
That's
nice experience
huh?
for me. It really
Yeah.
kept me very busy. But I like to see people happy. I like to see people like they give it to their bosses.
Yes.
They
The
give
gift.
it, they bring it home to their families.
Mm-mm,
It was
mm-mm.
so nice that it's part of the Christmas table already.
Correct. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, parang
and the New Year's
nakaka-proud
table.
yun, yes. So, those people, di ba, enjoying
Oo.
what you have baked for them. So, ayan, sige. So, many interesting things pala na marami pa akong malalaman about you,
Oo
Anne.
naman. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bakery 1905. So, we need to pause for a few commercial or sponsors to think muna, no? So, we will be back. Please stay tuned and we will get to know more about what's the plan of Anne looking forward, moving next to the whatever journey na meron ng 1905 or even herself, no? As a retired professional slash banker. What's in it now for Anne this time? So please stay tuned. We will be back. Thank you.
Greenfield District, the future-ready district, home to Greenfield Tower, with its state-of-the-art fiber optic internet backbone. Connectivity is built right into residences like Twin Oaks Place. 15 flourishing hectares right at the heart of Metro Manila, so that at work and at play, we can plant a future where dreams grow. Greenfield District, the future-ready district.
Okay, so welcome back once again here at the Grow with the Flow in the new channel. This is our episode 12. And of course, the new channel is an online alternative new media platform of online shows for people on the go. Please watch all our shows as seen on screen. Imagine having your own show, your own playlist, your own content, but we made it easier for you. TNC aims to transform the lives of our viewers through engaging, authentic, and original content. Our channel is a responsible global 24/7 platform that showcases Filipino talent, global influencers, cultural intelligence, and ingenuity. So grow with the flow. You can always watch our show here through YouTube, the new channel Facebook, and even an IG. And you can also listen via Spotify. Ayan, may podcast din po tayo. And Apple iTunes. Just search hashtag TNC Now. For those who want to just listen, yan, you have the two options, podcast and replays. You can always watch them at the new channel Facebook page and YouTube. For sponsorships, please email now at thenewchannel.com or send us a direct message. Enjoy these life-changing shows because we made them just for you. Okay, so there. Thank you so much again, Anne. Welcome back to Grow with the Flow. Ayan. So our episode again is all about you and no being from banker to baker. Maganda talaga nun. Talagang it rhymes. And just to recap, no, you mentioned earlier yung how this basically a skill no that turn into something more dun sa what you really intend to do for the rest of your lives after working in a bank. And it's not just a bank, no, it's an in corporate world that you belong to. Parang you I can say siguro yung career pivot, no? Parang you pivot from a career woman to an entrepreneur now, no? And it's something na I find it really very amazing for, not just for women, no? All gender. Now you get to know yourself more once you are in a situation na at first you said na, ano ba to? What's next? Diba? So parang may ganun kalagi. So now na you mention yung why the Sebastian burnt cheesecake, no? Why did you choose that? Sa dami-dami ng mga cakes and you felt na that is the one that you want to bring to the Filipino families, no? Matikman, starting just from the personal network that you have. Can you say by now na you are happy with how things are putting into parang places now as far as your life is concerned, Anne?
Oh, well, I can say that I'm very happy because I I've accomplished something and
Yes.
bring happiness somehow to
Mm-hmm.
people.
Yeah.
Bring an additional like something for them to taste on occasions,
Mm-hmm.
and just give them the let them indulge of what they really want to and
Yes.
enjoy what they really want.
Tama. That's the term, no? Indulge.
Yeah, indulge. I mean, you
And
can indulge because it is something like you really wanted to, okay,
yes,
but
yeah,
no,
I agree.
kind of just for once.
Yes, yes. And just to add on that, kasi Filipinos naturally ano tayo no, may sweet tooth talaga
Sweet
tayo. May
tooth.
hindi tayo sa
Yes,
matatamis, no? Makikita mo na coffee shop may ano pa cake pa. Parang 'di ba, matamis na nga yung coffee pero they're still craving for
that's true.
cakes pa,
That's true.
naghahanap. And I'm one of those customers na naghahanap.
Wow, yeah.
'Di ba? And
Yes, yes.
which is really good na yun yung na identify mo na need, no? There's really a niche, no? But yun nga, medyo nananawa na rin tayo the simple cheesecake, no? This one, parang I'm really excited to see how this burnt cheesecake will reveal yung kanyang identity.
You should
Filipino
try it
palette,
once.
no? Yeah, Filipino palette naman na Spanish siya, pero ayan, Filipino, ang nagdala po niyan ay si Miss Ann Top or Ann Pato. Okay. So, and also, question ko lang, how seldom do you bake? It is something na per order ka ba now muna or you really have a regular baking day wherein you just bake and then, dire-diretso lang po
Well,
kayo.
I started with orders. I
Mm-hmm.
started with because of occasions. And
Mm-hmm.
then like the peak time was actually like Christmas. But
Mm-hmm.
it's an ongoing thing every month and every week because there will be
Oh,
birthdays. There will be
so
like
all
giveaways.
season. Yeah.
Yes, all
The cake for all
seasons.
season. Parang Vilma Santos. The cake for all
Oh,
season, guys, ha?
for
Remember
all
that.
seasons. Yeah, yes.
Yes, yes. And
Especially
yun
right
nga,
now that
yeah,
Valentine
yeah.
is approaching.
Yes, I mentioned that no, parang this love month, everyone is really parang looking for ano ba yung maibibigay ko sa aking mga gustong bigyan, no? There, you can always contact Anne. And do you have any social media account that you can share with us para naman for those na gustong mag-order. Actually, shout out, no? Hello to sa mga viewers natin. Sabi ni I am Belle Apalia. Nice topic daw. She's interested in sa story mo, no? And then, hi to Miss
Really?
Evangeline Rodrigo. Ayan yung mga
Wow.
nanonood. Yeah, and then also from my friends. Actually, this one from the bank din siya, no? Pero hindi natin siya nakasama sa bank. Pero it's a private message that she sent to me na para I'm also thinking what to do after my retirement. Nice episode, Rain. O yun. Thank you, Diane. Yun. So, Diane is actually also, yeah, parang lagi yan nagsasabi sa akin na gusto na niyang mag-exit sa corporate world but she doesn't know. So, good thing Anne shared her story, no?
Yeah.
So, yun, before pa ako pupunta sa next question ko, can you share with them kung ano yung mga social media, where to find you?
Well, right now because we're developing our brand and our image. But we came up last year with our IG account, which is the Bakery 1905 PH. So that's it. Bakery
Mm-hmm.
1905 PH. We have that on IG and Instagram. So they can
Mm-hmm.
actually message there.
I,
They can PM me there if they will be needing something or they have any questions about it because sooner or later we'll be coming out with other products. When we found out that there was a market for that burnt cheesecake,
mm-hmm.
we were
Yeah.
not trying to look into like this Valentine, or actually I
Mm-hmm.
started already this January. I started
Mm-hmm.
already putting like strawberry toppings
Wow.
on my cheesecake, so it's really
Strawberry.
very attractive. So
Yes,
this
siguro lalo na ngayon, it's a red month, no?
yeah.
So something, ano pa, new, no? For those na
Yes.
interested to taste the strawberry burnt
Oh
cheesecake.
yes.
No? Parang nakaka-excite yan, no? Siguro I'll be the first one to order that, Anne. Parang gusto ko siya i-try. Yeah.
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 Yes.
And then I
After
will
this,
tell the
let's talk about
viewers,
it.
I will tell you guys kung gaano siya kasarap, no? Oo. So
There's a
there,
lot.
you have Facebook, you have IG, and then after this siguro, no, we can again invite Anne kung ano man yung mga new products and new
Yes, yes.
inventions na meron siya sa kanyang bakery 1905. And who
Yeah.
knows, no, baka magkaroon pa siyang other name for ano. But Bakery 1905 seems so very classy, no? Classic and classic. Ang ganda niyang pakinggan, no? I
Yeah.
thought nga it's a foreign ano owned, eh. Diba? So
Yeah,
there.
that's true. That's true. We're looking into that. We're looking to just improving it a bit
Yeah.
because when we found out that there is a market, like we just started discussing about it last month because
Mm-hmm.
we found out that there is a market. We found out that we can expand. We
Mm-hmm.
found out that because I have new learnings on other cheesecakes because I attended classes. I got certificates also of these classes. So I was thinking of why not go and spread the news around that
Yes.
we're here to answer some of your indulgements and to bring happiness, even if it's not a big event, even it's just like
Mm-hmm.
over coffee,
Simple,
or
yeah.
maybe if it can be like a piece of uh, something to serve over serious meetings or
Mm-hmm.
business plannings or
Yes.
anything.
Yes.
Yeah. So
True,
we're
yeah.
not looking only into events. It's
Mm-hmm.
everything in the life of a person, the whole being of a person.
Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah, tama. Kasi even in the meetings, 'di ba? Yun na rin eh. May mga cakes na rin. So, what I'm saying now is talagang cake is not just per occasion na eh, no? It's everyday
Yes.
part of our meal na din eh. And that's good to note na we have other options right other than yung mga nakikita natin in the market now. There's a burnt cheesecake to look forward to. And of course, coming from Bakery 1905 yon. Okay? So, Anne, eto, since nga may mga nagtatanong nga, no, parang you are actually para opening the minds of those nga na what to do after retirement. And since our episode is entitled Living the Best Life After Retirement, what can you say or what can you advise? Siguro, no, give some, ano lang, siguro, piece of advice to those na really they don't know yet no kung ano yung gagawin nila and what are the things na pwede ba nilang planuhin right now. Mhm.
No, actually, as I said earlier, retirement is really there. You have to face it. So before
Mhm.
maybe going into retirement, you already think and you plan ahead.
Yeah,
Don't
planning
don't
talaga.
yes, don't be scared about it. Like for me, because for me, when I was I was actually looking forward to turning 60 because it's
Mhm.
where I know I'm going to experience my independence as a
Mhm.
corporate, as an employee. It is
Yeah.
where I can put my passion and the things I
Mhm.
love to reality. Yung mga
Mhm.
dreams lang before, like when you were employee, you go and saying that when I retire or when already out of the corporate world, this is what I'm going to do. And all
Yeah.
that to do is just put it in place.
Yes, true, no? Kasi
Yes.
we have that eh. When you're still working, parang, ay, pag nag-retire ako or hindi na ako nag-work, I'm going to do
Oo.
this. But yun nga, pag malapit na ka na talaga dun sa retirement, parang meron kang, ano, it's
I
kind of
fear.
doubt ba? Or, di ba, parang how you will going to put these things into reality. Kasi sometimes may ganun tayong takot, no? Kasi we are, yun nga, parang we are so sanay na kasi na we're getting something every
Yes.
day out,
Yes.
di ba? And then parang routinary na yung lives natin. So
Yes.
now, I think si Ann po, no? When you will see her anywhere. Sabi nga niya parang she wants to go to Tagaytay right there and
Oh,
then she can go
yes.
to Tagaytay. She will drive all the way from Mandaluyong to Tagaytay and then going back to her place. Ganun siya, no? Random. And you're really enjoying, that's life eh, no? You are not confined into a box na parang ito lang dapat pa yung gawin mo. Diba? Life is so beautiful. Life
That's
is
true.
so, ano talaga, so many adventures.
So many adventures, especially actually whenever I make escape like that,
Mhm.
my thoughts would wander and think more. Remember, it's
Yes,
a time
yeah.
like you meditate or you
Yes.
something that you expand, you think like what
True,
am I
true.
supposed to do? Like that's why sometimes it's nice to be alone sometimes because or more
Mm.
times because it
Yeah,
is
yeah,
where the mind is more active and you think
true.
of
Yeah.
ways and you think of
Mhm.
what do you call this of things that can be that you dwell on things that you
Yes,
think
yes.
will
Para may
help you.
self-reflection ka,
Oh
no?
yes,
You're
yes,
trying
yes.
to parang reveal ano pa ba yung pwede. Parang age is just a number. You don't look like 60 by the way, no?
Well, I'm
Oo.
already
But
past 60, already like on the going to mid.
no,
Going
parang
to
ikaw pa
mid.
rin yung nakilala ko, 10 years ago, parang gano'n, no? 10 or 15 years ago yata yun nung when I met you. And from there, I learned a lot from this woman talaga. And I love talaga, my friends are really talagang older than me, 5, 10 years older than me. Kasi yun ang gusto ko, the wisdom that I will really get from this uh, women, no? That I really admire, nandoon. So, and Anne is one of them. Okay, Anne. So tell
Yes.
us what to look for now. What's next? So 1905, Bakery 1905.
1905 will always be there. It will always be there to cater you. It will always be there to serve you with my personal with uh from my personal kitchen.
Yeah.
Because
Talagang personal kitchen niya all by yourself pa talaga, no? Kasi right now, you don't have a chef ba or a baker pa. It's all you, no?
sooner or later, no,
Mm-mm.
no, but some of
Yeah.
the family members, like my daughter, my granddaughter,
Mm-mm.
they
Yeah.
are also into baking. They're into cookies.
Yes, that's good, 'di ba? You're passing na the legacy to them, 'di ba?
Yes.
Without them knowing it, 'di ba? Kasi
They go
na-enjoy
in.
niyo lang eh, right?
Yes, it's just
Oo.
actually enjoying, like serving it to the visitors.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it will start somewhere, like you serve it to friends, you
Yeah.
serve it to visitors, and then it will just grow, and then you develop it, and then you experiment on some things, like maybe it's better if I add like this, and then you
Mhm.
serve it, and so
Yes,
on.
yes. Tama naman din talaga yun. And the good thing about it is yung values mo nandoon. So it's more easy for you to really check ano ba yung mga vision, mission of the Bakery 1905 now. Kasi you're really hands-on, no? And yung may
Yes.
identity talaga siya. Yung
Oh
brand
yes,
identity
yes.
niya
We
is
want to
you.
create that.
Yeah. So, again, for those who would like to order and para i-taste, tikman ang burnt cheesecake of Bakery 1905. You can check out their IG. It's Bakery 1905 PH. It's still a working progress na site, no? Dahil pinapaganda pa nila. And for those naman who wants to reach out and
Yeah,
personally
sure.
actively sa Facebook, you can check yung kanyang on top. Ayun. And how about, do you have a contact numbers to call
Oh
just in case?
yes, I have.
Yeah,
Ah,
sige.
I think
Ano na lang, you tell them the number.
they can get in touch with me. They can message me. They can PM me on my Globe number. It is 917
Mhm.
810 one
Mhm.
zero one five.
Okay, so it's your 917-810-1015.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So there. So many things to look forward to, and no, parang fittingin ko this 2023 something na magiging busy ka in your kitchen.
Busy year. Yes, busy
Yeah,
year.
yeah. And we will still be ano pa rin be having you for our siguro sa season 2,
Of
no?
course. I would love that.
Yeah, okay. I love to really see and discover how your bakery 1905 will come into will flourish, di ba? Yung sabi mo, indulge. So let everyone be part of that indulgence, di ba? So thank you, and again, please support our local businesses like yung kay Ann nga, no? And yon aside ako kasi to be honest pag kami nagbibigay po sa akin something any ano no parang I'd rather for practicality no food cakes chocolates
Yeah.
will be more appreciated now kasi mahal na po sibuyas pwede rin mahal ang sibuyas.
Oo nga.
Oh, but if you want to be practical, give food, dessert, cakes, something like that. And yung iba naman kasi flowers because they want to be romantic, di ba? Siguro sa mga bata-bata yan ang mapaka-romantiko, pwede flowers. But if you have the budget, flowers and cake.
Of
Why
course.
not?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's a good combination.
Yes, good combination yon.
Yes.
Okay, so anyone to thank to acknowledgement. It's
I just want to thank number one you,
I
because
think
you gave me this break to come on online on this live session.
yeah.
Um, I really like it. This is the first time, because I never,
Yeah.
this is the business which I never needed any FB live at the time. But now that I have a business, I see the importance of having this kind of platform,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
reaching out to people. And I
Mm-hmm.
would like also to invite, or to tell the listeners, the viewers, to please
Mm-hmm.
don't hesitate to
Mm-hmm.
Instagram me, or to
Mm-hmm.
send a message on my Facebook, and then we can maybe go from there. If you have orders, or if you like tips or concerns about retirement, or we can
Mm-hmm.
continuously talk about it over a
Yeah,
purchase.
see? Oo. Si sister are really volunteering. Tingin ko talagang tama, puwedeng we can do that sa mga kababaihan natin 'no, dun
Oh
sa
yes,
flow.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
kasi yan katulad niyan, someone messaged me about that. So, yung iba kasi they're just afraid or not comfortable to
Oh
talk
no.
about it, no? So, good thing Anne is there to somehow, 'di ba? Kasi iba rin po yung na-experience ng tao, yung
Oh
taong
yes.
makakausap nyo. She knows what to do and she knows what are the red flags to watch out for. Normally naman na kinakatukutan lang sa retirement, me personally, yung nga yung financial eh. Parang, 'di ba, how will I'm going to to continuously earn, di ba? But if you were able to save naman, dun papasok yung
Oh
financial
yes.
literacy. Yan,
Yes,
as a
yes.
banker, alam na alam ni Ann yun, no?
That's true.
So, if
That's
you
true.
planned it naman talaga ahead,
Oh
nakapag-ipon ka,
yes.
there's no need for you to worry and stress yourself. Magkakasakit pa tayo pag gano'n.
I
So,
agree.
yeah. So, self-care is very important and be kind to ourselves, no? Kasi ang work is there, but yung love life mo, the love that you give to life, that is more important.
That's very
So,
true.
yeah. So, thank you, Anne. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for
Thank
coming
you.
over and being part of the season one and this special episode, no? And I hope to, I really wish you well sa iyong
Thank
business,
you.
whatever it is that makes you happy. And to our viewers, thank you so much. Please continue to watch our the remaining episodes for this season one, and of course the shows of the new channel. Thank you so much, and hope to see you again next week or our next episode. And again, advance happy Valentine's. Stay in love and spread love. Thank you and good afternoon.